Hi everybody, it's me, Greg Mannarino. How are you today? It is Thursday, February 12th, 2015. So people, what is going on here? Absolutely abysmal economic news across the board. I mean, this is no surprise. This all we keep getting here is bad economic report after bad economic report, week after week after week. And the mainstream media, the financial channels try to spin these things. But let's focus just a little bit here. We found out today that retail sales for the second month in a row fell off of a cliff. This is tremendous, people. Why is this such a big thing? The U.S. economy is dependent. 70% of our economy is dependent on consumer spending. If consumers are not spending, the economy is going nowhere. Let's talk about something else here that's connected directly to this. Do you remember the pundits on the financial channels coming out, on the mainstream media coming out, doing cartwheels, basically saying, hey, all this cash that people are going to be saving at the gas pump and on energy prices, they're going to be spending this. So we can expect retail sales to climb and our economy is going to boom. Well, the day I heard this, I came out on this blog saying nonsense. This is not going to happen. And guess what? It hasn't happened. Again, this plays into their narrative that they need to force feed you to make you believe things are just all great here in the United States. What plays right into that as well? Business inventories, people. That's also a huge economic indicator. This also fell off of a cliff here. Why is this so important? It has a direct correlation to GDP. So, two huge tells here that our economy continues to fall off of a cliff along with the rest of the world. And I have been screaming from rooftops since forever now that the United States is not immune to the global slowdown that's going on, despite what the mainstream media wants you to believe. We also found this out today. Americans filing for unemployment claims unexpectedly rose. Why is this unexpected? I mean, unless really they are deliberately lying to the people, which I believe is happening, or there's something else going on. They can't be that stupid. I really believe that. It's just so important to understand that whatever they tell you is being spun for a reason here. And that is to keep the people blindfolded and dumbed down, not being able to think outside the box, period. Because that should give you a perspective on how bad things really are. Yesterday, in a video that I had done just yesterday titled America is Failing, if you haven't seen that video, I would urge you to watch it. Seriously, click on this little head here. It'll take you back to my channel. I went over how in the year 2000, this is 15 years ago, we had more people in the workforce than we do today, despite a population which has grown substantially since that time. People, there are so many things that we can be looking at to gain a perspective on the fact that the United States, unfortunately, is not just failing, but again, is now accelerating towards an economic meltdown, the likes of which is going to make the crash of 2008 look like a walk in the park. These are the facts, despite what's happening here with the equity market. Look, the equity market, the stock market, as I am doing this blog, is higher right now by about 60 somewhat points. This is no surprise to me. As a matter of fact, last night on my Seeking Alpha Insta blog, I wrote an article about how the market was going higher, and it did go higher today. Has nothing to do with what's happening with regard to the economy. Not only is the U.S. equity market at or near all-time record highs, the debt, our national debt, is also at an all-time high. As a matter of fact, it's higher now than when I even started this video. And it will not stop. It cannot stop, ever. It's a frightening prospect to think about it. Again, going back to the year 2000, our national debt was less than $6 trillion then. It's gone up more than 3 times and will never be able to stop, people. Again, it's the debt bubble, which is inflating an equity market bubble. There's a direct correlation here, and we need to ride that wave if you're a trader here. Speaking of trading, just real quick here, Cisco I did close that position today with an 83% profit. For all of you out there that have written to me already, I am thrilled that you all made a ton of cash on that. It was a great trade. With regard to Walmart, took a loss there, 19%, but I'll take that any day of the week. 83% profit minus the 12%. I mean, really, it's what can I say? I'm a happy guy today. Again, this just plays into how we know their playbook, we know what they're going to do, and we need to basically make it work for us, because this is not a game exclusive to the Wall Street banks. We can play this game too, and we don't have to lay down and be sheared like sheep. Okay, I refuse to do that, and that's why I'm out here every day trying to talk to all of you people and make you understand what's really going on and how you can capitalize on it. Look, this channel is all well and good, and I come out here and I talk about how we're moving towards an epic event. I mean, the United States people, again, is clearly in this economic collapse, which is here now. There's no reason to look for it. There's no reason to say, where is it? It's here now. I cannot stress this enough. When the World Central Bank started engaging in this massive currency war, the ECB, when they decided they're going to engage in quantitative easing, Japan style, Federal Reserve style, you knew that was it. That was the tipping point where we went over the edge here. And now this is going to accelerate, and it is accelerating here. Again, just look at numbers. Look at retail sales numbers here. Look at business inventories. Look at unemployment. Look at how many people are in the workforce versus 15 years ago. Look at the national debt versus 15 years ago. There are so many other places to be looking here, and I go over them all the time, so I'm not going to recover them here. But really, what we need to take away from this, people, is the time is now to understand that things are, in fact, going to accelerate. Wars are going to get worse all over the world. Again, this is a scramble for resources connected to the debt bubble, people. So can you imagine when this thing actually comes down? There was going to be pandemonium in the streets of every nation on earth, including the United States, and our government is well aware of this. This is why we are one nation under surveillance. This is why the police in every state in the union have been militarized. They understand where this is going. I know that you get it, people, but what scares me is when these zombies out there start to wake up and they realize that the paradigm that they've been told is real doesn't even exist. Could you imagine? Could you imagine how this is going to unfold? It was going to be biblical. Absolutely biblical. I'm going to place a link in the description of this video to a article from Zero Hedge regarding this retail sales abysmal number here. You should check that out, share that. Also, please, if you're part of my team, hit this like button right down here. If you watch the video, click on that like button and share this video. I am calling on every single one of you out there from every corner of the earth to get involved here and share these videos. Let's let people see what's going on. People, it's up to us. There's a finite amount of people like us who are able to think outside the box. Most of the people, unfortunately, have been so indoctrinated, that's the only word I can think of, and I use it all the time, into their paradigm that everything is fine and they have everything under control. If we can get more people like us to understand what's going on, we've made a difference. We've made a difference. And that's the main reason why I'm out here. I want to make a difference in people's lives here, whether it's trying to get out information that is critical or how to capitalize on all of this. Because people, I'm telling you, mark my words, and I've been saying this since like forever, we are all responsible for each other. And if we can adapt that mindset, we will all be better off no matter what is coming. All right, look, before I go off further, I'm going to end this video now. Again, please share this video, and get involved. With that said, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.